Hello everybody, welcome back to Mech Arena. I am Scorpion God, or you can just call me Leo, whichever one you prefer. I always use my mom's account because I'm still in school and stuff like that, but she still lets me buy stuff with my own money. Um, I am a person who you would call what you would call a sweaty or hardcore gamer or something like that. But I am I am a lone wolf in most of these games. Cause none of my family actually want battle games, but I do. So, you know, might notice that I have upgraded ever since the couple of last videos that I took last year. And I kind of want this one. But I actually really want the what you would call support mech Orion, with his humongous markers boost damage. It is overpowered. And just think, this it's an epic. It should be legendary for me. I think it should be legendary because of how overpowered it is and the damage output it has. Scorpia should be a epic mech because it's not really that powerful on terms of the damage of its ability. Yeah, only 6,804. For him, he has 16, but his ability does 13,000. So Orion is most likely, that's why Orion's legendary. But the Scorpius should actually be an epic. And for any overpowered mechs in Mech Arena, it should be legendary. I mean, this is epic because its ability, probably. It's only 57,000. It's only like a quarter of its actual HP bar. But the legendary aspect of it is actually the ability to cool down HP. Lower HP reduces cooldown. Like if it's at 20% HP, it only has 4 seconds. Now that's overpowered. Well, as an epic, that is, but not as a legendary. Panther was up to an epic because of its ability and because of its attacker status and it also has a lot of HP. The biggest part of Panther, I feel like, is obviously the ability cooldown, probably the ability duration, because it's 10 seconds for both, and that's pretty much even. But the status effect time is only 4 seconds, so I think that should be up to like 6 seconds, because you barely even have enough time to do damage and get out of there. Status barrier height should be up to a couple more meters because of its epic status, and most of all, the A coin should be able to be transferred between credits and A coins. Because currently you can only turn the A coins into credits, but you cannot turn credits into A coins. That's just a win-lose because people. That's just a lose-lose because you lose A coins, which are very precious in this game. It's very hard to get. I mean, you can get them from this and this, but they're very low chance. This has very low chances right here, and this has almost, well, a little bit low chances. But the easiest way to get them is either from the weekly, daily and weekly thing, and this, which is an extremely low chance to get. Yeah, only 0.03 to get A coins. Like, that's an extremely low chance, gentlemen and folks. And that's like the worst possible situation you can find yourself in. Trying to get A coins and stuff. That's the most annoying thing to do. To have to do. Mega 16, 200, 340. See, I can get all that, but But if I do get that, I would be able to upgrade this guy or this guy. Don't think about this guy over here. But these weapons are kind of mediocre. The legendary ones are not as overpowered as you might think. This thing right here is overpowered though. That one. The miniguns are super overpowered because of the amount of damage they do at max 503,000 bros. Like that's more HP. That's more damage than the HP of a Bastion. Yeah, at max, Bastion has 284,000. So the minigun is very OP, other than because of the damage and stuff. But other than that, it has 200 bullets, and that's probably the damage output that it has. Other than the weapon's 17-second cooldown, it's very overpowered. And just look, the damage per shot is like 1,000. None of the other weapons have 1,000 that's in the legendary category. Oh. Well, see, this thing's almost fully upgraded. But look, minigun's only at 2 stars. Nothing at 2 stars does that much damage, other than the rocket mortar 12 and stuff. But look, well, most of the time weapons do that much damage. But just look at this. This thing only does that much damage at 2 stars. This only does 567 damage. This will most likely do it. Some these do it. But nothing in the heavy category usually does that much damage. Other than like in the epic category usually. But these right here are also very overpowered. They should be in the legendary category and up their damage a little bit because the damage is super powerful. The air rifle, since they took off all that stuff, they should make this an epic, even though the damage is mediocre right now because of the only damage is only like 26,000. But that's like very little compared to all the other legendary weapons at their max damage. This thing, the minigun is like super really overpowered. This thing that even does more damage than the EM rifle. Even though the EM rifle does have double damage chances, that's not that much. The double damage chance is not that high. That's why Orion is best with it. But the Guardian should be an epic or something similar, because even though it has all this stuff, system crash is not the best whenever it comes to destroying enemies that fast, other than getting rid of their ability stuff. But if you go to this man right here, Sentinel, it's no. Oh, it's not on. The power is very little, but out of the 6 category, nade launcher is at best of the that has most of the damage. Other than out of the arc turret and missile rack 6. Arc turret and missile rack 6. And the aim rifle does less damage at close range, so the grenade launcher is very powerful. And if you go down here, the pulse cannon does 20,000, but it's over a very, very long time. Javelin rack 6, very good if you want to have a good crit double damage chance, because double damage chance is 10%, and that's high because of the because how much ammo it has. Magazine 6. I think they lowered that chance too. Plasma cannon, if they have a better version of Plasma Cannon 6 or better versions, I would definitely use Plasma Cannon. RPGs, very low damage, but they do a lot of damage if they're behind you. Because I used to get destroyed by the RPG 6, even if I was using very powerful weapons. Shotgun should be up a little bit too, the damage. Anything else below that is very weak. If you go to these things are expensive. Like, even this is like $13. And if you go over here, there's like new weapons over here, like this. Like this right here. This is the second 14 energy cost weapon in the game, and this is the newest weapon, chain gun. I don't know why they call it that. And this is not new. I don't know why they did this. But this is cool. I like the skins that they add nowadays because they add a little bit more coolness to it. Because whenever I was playing, shotgun did not look like that. These shotguns down here, they did not look like this originally. They actually looked like they actually look very weird. Now if I go out the game, I also want to visit my other game called Crossout Mobile. See, this game has a little bit of a this game right here. See, I can use my controller for both of them. It's just that Crossout Mobile allows me to use my controller more. But this Crossout Mobile is a very easy or hard game depending on how you play games. With a controller or like using your hands, it's very not hard. And the thing is that you can even have like oh, that sound. Go to battle. I would usually go to PvP. No, PvE. I want to turn the volume. I actually forget if you can use a controller on this game. I'm gonna quit battle. I forgot